Hello! There we go. Now it's working. I forgot to hit the buttons. Technology. It works when you remember how to use it. Oh, well, I just had this whole little speech and I was talking to you guys and telling you all about what's going on tonight. And yeah, I didn't even add myself into the stream. So anyways, hello everybody. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream and the follies of Mr. Moose. Anyways, we're doing Farm Sim tonight. It's Wednesday night, and Sam is joining me this evening. We are back on the dedicated server for some multiplayer on Wednesday night. We've got a host of other folks in the server with us, and I'll let you know who those are in just a moment. I gotta make one little change here, and then we will be ready to get started with tonight's game. So, let me bring the game up for you, so you guys can see what's up. There we go. And now let me fix my GPS where I somehow just went 90 degrees on it. Come back to me here. There we go. So anyways, welcome guys. Hope you guys are doing. Why does it say 45 hours? Because I haven't reset it from the other night. That's the reason why. Let's see if I still have that up and running here. Reset that. There you go. Now you have the right server time. Alright, so anyways, so what happened? Right before we got ready to start, we had added a truck into the game, and it was that dreaded Mr. Moose Kenworth that I love so much, but it's becoming a love-hate thing. It's crashed several times, and it seems like every time we put it into the game, it crashes. Whether it be on Manchester, Court Farms, or wherever. And it once again crashed the game tonight, so it's gonna have to go bye-bye. As much as I appreciate the fact that it was done for me and everything, it's just becoming a nightmare, so it's gonna go bye-bye. And so yeah, it will not be seen after this evening. Anyways, so what am I doing? We're on field 20 on the server, and I've got the other John Deere 9560 RT back behind me helping me seed this field. I had already finished this work, but I'm having to redo it because of the server crash. Sam is off selling soybean and sorghum to make us money, so we can start having money to pay for other little things, like livestock deliveries that are on their way. That poor guy, he's got to bring those livestock back out here again. Which means I got to pay him again. But anyways, oh really? We start off with a stupid, idiotic guy in chat already. Nothing like morons. Anyways, welcome guys. Hope y'all have a good night tonight. We're a little bit behind, you know, getting started tonight, just because one, I lost track of time, and then the other side of it was with the server crash and everything. I had to deal with that. So, Alex, Steffi, welcome to the stream. Arrow, welcome to the stream. Kim Cole, Corey White, Devin Crowles, welcome. Drake Juliet, welcome. Jacoby Jones, welcome. Lisa Puckett, and I guess that's Moral Cool J. I don't do good with letters or numbers for letters, so I'll probably mess that up. But anyways, welcome guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Well, welcome to the stream tonight. Anyways, the first bit of this is going to be boring as I'm trying to get this field set up. Basically what happened was, we set all this up. I bought 19 and 20 to be dedicated grass fields, and they already had a grass texture in them, as you can see. So I didn't reseed them in grass. I just left them as it was. But somebody thought that they were, since we had bought 19 and 20, that they were ready to be plowed, and since I hadn't told them that they weren't supposed to be plowed, they started plowing them, and yeah, we had to stop that. And so I've had to reseed both fields. Well, I had to reseed 19, and now I'm planting 20 to make sure that it doesn't get plowed and planted as well. So at least we will get the we'll have 2 dedicated grass fields, so that's what I'm working on anyways. So how do I get rid of grass? Plow it under. So anyways, so that's what we're working on tonight. We have a whole lot of people in the stream. Let me go ahead and rattle off some people who are on the server right now. Philip, Eben, John Smith, Caleb, Sam. There was a couple of other people on too as well that were with us. Not sure where they went. But anyways. Alright. So anyways, we'll be working on the server for a bit tonight. Alright. And my my plow is not quite as wide as my my plow is not quite as wide as my seeder is, so there's gonna be little bits of grass still left over, but because it's the air seeder, technically I don't have to plow. It would actually go through here and do everything. Take it easy, Arrow. Thanks for coming out. Hello, David Wilson. Welcome to the stream. You know, I'm just plowing it out of force of habit. I could run over it with the air seeder, and the air seeder would go ahead and cultivate and seed at the same time, but just to knock that grass texture down for the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and do it because it was really odd looking the way it was looking before, so that's the reason I'm doing that. All right. See you, Adam. Take it easy. Have a good night. Get back to work. Make some money so you can get a better internet. Oh, synchronization game.
Sync Sim 2016.
That's it, man.
Gotta love it.
We have an exciting new game where the high-pressure pace of life has to pause for a moment to synchronize with other people. It's called the synchronization game. Slow down for a moment and realign yourself with the rest of the world. So close to 15,000 subs. I know, man. It's getting closer and closer and closer. It'll happen one day. You've managed to scratch something in the front of your eye. Man, that is no fun. That hurts really bad, doesn't it? It's just not so much that it hurts, it's just annoying. I will tell you, always wear safety glasses when working with power equipment. No matter how silly you think that that statement is. I was using a orbital sander one day, and you wouldn't think that's going to do any damage, right? I was using a orbital sander, and there was a tension belt on the inside of it that I didn't know about. And I was sanding drywall, and that belt broke. And when it came off of that thing, it came off at a speed that is, faster than I could blink. It slapped right on the inside of my eyeball and bruised my eyeball. And for about a month, I was in so much discomfort from that. And every time I blinked, it would send like a pain spike down my, through me. Ever since then, I always wear safety glasses, no matter what I'm doing. So I feel for you, buddy. I do feel for you. That can be no fun. Papa Rob, what is up, buddy? I hadn't seen you in a while. Welcome to the stream, sir. Cap Morgan, good evening, sir. Welcome to the stream. Jeffrey, welcome to the stream. Hayden, welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys. Big Mac, how's it going tonight? Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just had a little thunderstorm run through the area. It cooled it off at 2 degrees. So now instead of being a toasty roasty 82 degrees at 7:30, it's now 79 outside. So it's nice to see a little rain come through. Oh, you did it with your thumbnail? Yeah. Yeah. You scratch your eyeball though, and it's miserable because even when you try to sleep, like you close you think, well, I'll just keep my eyeball closed, my eyelids closed, and then I won't be in pain. Oh man, when I had that bruise on my eye, when I tried to sleep and your eye started doing its REM sleep and started doing that rapid eye movement, I would just rub that bruise around. I could never sleep. It was a miserable time.
The really crappy thing about the eye is there's not much you can really do to treat it. It's just let it heal itself.
Yeah, I ended up just taping my eye shut at that point. I put a gauze over it and just put that gauze on there and taped it so I didn't have any light or anything coming in, and I played the pirate life for a month. Arr! See, little known, people think arr was like something. That's actually because the pirate had the patch on and he was in pain all the time when his eye moved.
I feel like that's 100% made up.
Probably is. Probably is. Probably is. I just thought of it a minute ago. Anyways, Gunslinger74, welcome to the stream. Hello, Lisa Cox. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know what the GTA comment is about, but okay. Howdy to you, Jake. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, Corey, we were just talking to Jeff a little while ago. I think that's his name. I forget now. I think that's his name. He's on here as I forget even what his name is now on the server. Oh, Hooligan. Highway Hooligan. He I think he lives in Nova Scotia, I was saying. And they were talking about getting a bunch of snow and ice, so
Canadian winter lasts 13 months a year.
yeah, you know all about that.
Well, not really. I live in the tropical part of Canada, so it's I think the amount of snow we had here was none.
Yeah, that's sort of where I live. We don't know what snow looks like. What's up, Noah Bloom? Welcome to the stream. Crazy Trucker, welcome to the stream. Doom Gamer, no, this is not GTA. This is Farm Sim. Could I get GTA for you? What do I look like, Santa Moose? Santa Moose comes one time a year, and that's in December. Let's see. Yeah, this is better than GTA. The only person swearing in it is me. And I do that under my breath, so you never hear it. Hey, 90, good to see ya. I'm doing pretty good. So, sorry for no live stream yesterday, guys. I fell asleep and woke up about 10:30 last night and was like, oops. I took some sinus meds around 4 o'clock and thought, well, I'm going to lay down for about an hour and then I'll get up and do the live stream. Yeah, it's 10:30 when I woke up. So, but hey, we made it for tonight. Oh, cool, Steve. Alright, rolling along. Welding's bad stuff for eyes too, man, especially like flash. Can mess some eyes up. Jason Richmond, hello, welcome to the stream. I don't play GTA on the channel because of the just over-the-top profanity. And I used to play some LSPDFR because I had a mod that allowed me to take the profanity out of the game. But that mod has been broken since the last patch before last. It got broken and it's not working right now. If I can ever get that to work again, then I will get back into LSPDFR and play some of that. But other than that, I stick away from it. So what are the plans for tonight? I need to finish this field and get it wrapped up. Because I don't want to be that guy who stops a task and doesn't complete it. Especially when I'm the guy talking about make sure that you get your task done and just don't leave it for somebody else to do. So I need to get that taken care of tonight. So I know it may be a little bit boring watching me plow this field. As soon as we get it done, then we'll go do some other stuff. We're gonna put some livestock in and a few other things we need to catch up on. Streaming seemed like a really good idea up until the server crashed and I realized we were set back almost 2 hours. Which I'm gonna manually save every so often. So at least I'll have a save game. And what happened was I turned the autosave on the server back to an hour and a half instead of every 30 minutes because it was saving so often that it was causing lag spikes really bad, and I just didn't think it needed that. But It wouldn't have crashed if we hadn't put that truck in for Sam. Because he can't be seen driving around in the old Internationals.
It cramps my style.
Yeah, he was afraid the girls in the neighborhood might see him in it and think less of him. So he's like, Moose, please get me something more modern. I cannot drive those old cracker boxes.
It only goes 50. It doesn't even go 60.
Hey, at least it has a horn in it, right?
Wow, I would take speed over a horn. That's just me.
Hey,
But the horn is nice.
Speed kills on the server, man. You know that.
This is true. Well, if you honk your horn enough, that could potentially kill the server as well.
Yeah, that's true too. Oh man. Do you have a Dodge Ram flatbed in your game? No, I sure don't, Lisa.
We don't, unfortunately, have a service truck that could work that long. So it's we'd be at a disadvantage putting in a Dodge.
Let's see. Hey, don't be knocking on a Dodge, man.
My family owned a Dodge dealership for a long time, so it's I think it's a little bit allowed.
Oh. Nobody falls asleep at the wheel tonight. Yeah, no kidding, Big Mac. Philip's on here too. As a matter of fact, he's in the International again, driving around somewhere on the farm right now. So at any minute, Philip could fall asleep and drive off into the ditch again. So y'all didn't see it after the stream was over. I went and found the International. It crawled its way clear across the map, and there's basically a canal that runs and separates the second ring of fields from the third ring of fields, and it had driven itself into it and was in the water. I had to reset the truck and the trailer to the farm so we could get them. It was funny. In Sam's defense, he did not, in Philip's defense, he claims he didn't fall asleep, that his computer shut down on him. So, you be the judge of that. I'm just kidding, Philip.
We all know the truth.
Lisa, do I make mods for this game? No, I don't. I like to say I play the game, not make the game. Okay. Alright, take it easy, Patriot King. Thanks for stopping by. Dawson 1065, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, buddy. Brian, welcome to the stream. Do I like lambs? Of course I like lambs. I like lambs when they grow up and they stick that spit through them and then slow cook them and they slice it and put it on a gyro. That's the best lamb. Leg of lamb. I like all kinds of lambs. What's up, Ben? Welcome to the stream, man. Ben Yenchik. "100% true story. I'm sticking to it." You stick to that story, Philip. I think you fell asleep. I'm just kidding, man. Though you knew you now have the nickname of Sleepy Farmer. Where did I get the tractor from? A mod site. There's a link to it in the show notes. In the mod spreadsheet, there's a link for it. This one is slightly different than it, but for the most part, it's the same tractor. This one's been tweaked a little bit. Do I like Lamborghinis? Not really. I like Maseratis.
What kind of Maseratis do you like?
All of them, man.
Yeah. If someone was to give me a Quattroporte, I would not complain, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that thing is a beast. See, what I love about Maseratis is they're classy. They look like, they look like a nice, classy car, but they're sporty and throaty and all that good stuff, you know? It's the best of both worlds. I'm not a supercar guy. I don't like the flashy supercar stuff. What is my graphics card? I'm running a GTX 980 Ti. Take it easy, Papa Rob. Landon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy.
Careful, Philip. Oh, God, Philip, why?
What are y'all doing? Did y'all run into each other?
Turning is a slight issue, but that's okay. We made it work. Combined with the Internationals break, so it was a life-changing event.
That must be an impressive simulation to make your life flash before your eyes in a video game.
Well, I did close my eyes and cringe, if that counts.
Dakota, what have you missed out on? Not much. What's up, Kevin? Welcome back to the stream. Your trailer's drifting there, Philip, alright? Wow, that's pretty cool, Zach. Peter, welcome to the stream, buddy. What's up, Farming Days? Good evening, Rob. Welcome to the stream. All right. Hey Reagan. I'm doing good. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Mason, hello. Tyler, hello. Good evening. Phoenix, good evening. Sean, good evening. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Mason? Do I like Rolls Royce? I don't know. A little gaudy for me. I mean, if you're gonna give me one, I wouldn't turn it down. I might keep it for a week and then sell it. Sky, welcome to the stream. Do I like this map? Yeah, I actually do, man. Pretty cool looking map. I'll tell you what, I mean, I was... Spoiler alert, a lot of what I'm doing right now is in tomorrow's video, but, one thing I like about this is the outer rim of this map. It's basically... This map is broken up into 3 rings. The center ring, fields 1 through 10, that's your primary fields that you start out with. Then the next ring, 11 through 23, those are purchasable and ready to be planted. And then fields 24 through 49, that's the third ring of fields. In order to plant those, you've got to cut all the trees down and then grind the stumps up and then go plant it. So I kind of dig that. That goes along with the concept that I've talked about for a while, where I'd love to see somebody make a map where the fields are outlined, but there's a ton of trees on it, and maybe you start off with the farm and a couple of fields, but then if you want to expand, you've got to drop all the trees, get rid of the stumps, and plow your fields and start your farm that way. So I love that. I love that he did that on it. I think it's pretty cool. Kevin, you couldn't get on the server today? Yeah, it was full most of the day. There was most of the day 10 people on the server at all times. It stayed really full. Lisa, do you have mods in the game? I mean, I would say if you're playing the game for a little bit and then you get an error, I would take all the mods out of the game first and play for a while and see if you get that same error. If you get the same error and you don't have any mods in, you may need to uninstall the game and reinstall the game and see if that fixes it. If that doesn't fix it, then it's probably a computer issue. But if you take the mods out and that fixes the issue, then you have to go through and add your mods in one at a time until you find which one's causing the problem. Wyatt, the server's full right now, so that's the reason you can't get in. What truck is better, Ford or Chevy? I don't know. I would say
Depends
Dodge.
on the application.
I'd say Dodge. I had to hesitate there because, you know, you didn't give me enough choices. I don't know. I've never been a Ford fan. I will say that, Landon. So if I had to choose between a Ford or a Chevy, it'd be a Chevy. Hey, Tristan, how you doing? What is the map? The map is called Graceland. I'm nearing the end of this field. I so don't want to have to do this a third time. Hashtag save game.
Make sure you save as soon as you're done that field.
Exactly. What do you do if it doesn't work, Moose? I mean, if you take the mods out, and that's not the problem, and you still have a problem, like I said, I would do a reinstall of Farm Sim and see what happens there. If that doesn't solve the problem, then you've got something going on with your computer, maybe with like a bad, maybe you've got, you know, defrag. When's the last time you defragged your hard drive? Maybe you've got a bad sector on your hard drive that as you play, it's writing into that sector, and that's causing the error. So yeah. Y'all didn't see what Jason wrote, but he says, I'll give you my F-150, Moose. You'll curse the day you get it and praise the day you sell it or burn it. Man, Jason, I will tell you this. When I was 18 years old, my father bought me a car for a graduation present, and I had to have a Mustang. So I bought a Mustang, and I was so happy to get that Mustang. I drove it off the lot, and about a mile from the car dealership was a set of railroad tracks. I left the car dealership, and we were in the car, and we were running down the road, and, you know, had the radio on, but we didn't have it cranked up or anything. It was just, I was that giddy little kid with his new toy. I was so excited. Went over them railroad tracks, and we hit the railroad tracks, and that car shook a little bit, and the radio went to so loud it about blew our eardrums out. I mean, it was so loud and so annoying, and you turned the volume switch and it wouldn't turn off. So I had to shut the car off in order to get the radio to quit working. And that was the last Ford I've ever owned, man. I immediately called the dealership and told them we were bringing that car back and getting rid of it. And that was it. That was the last Ford I ever owned. Yeah, found on roadside daily. Trying to make field 20 a dirt lot. This has got some interesting textures in it, you know. It will grow grass after, you know, a day cycle. The grass will appear, because I've already done field 19 that way. So it looks like it's, I mean, y'all, if you've ever planted any fields in this game, you know that the texture that you get when you plant over is the texture that the map creator defined for the ground underneath that field. So, like if they had a road there, as you go over it with grass, it will just make that road there. So the texture that he has is an interesting texture. Eventually the grass will grow in, and we'll have a grass field here, but it takes a while for it to grow in. And a lot of the textures in this are really splotchy. Like some of it doesn't grow in well. It's a pretty interesting map. Mason, can I play on PS3? I don't play on PS3, and you can't play this map on PS3. Last time I checked, you cannot mod consoles. Now, I don't keep up with consoles because I don't play on consoles, so I'm the last person you need to be asking about console games. Zach, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. It'd be interesting to see what Farm Sim 17 is all about. I'm not really excited about it, but I am looking forward to something fresh, I guess. I just hope it's, you know, better. Fingers crossed, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Try to say your name, McClellan. Or MacLean. I don't know. That's the reason I avoided saying it, Mason, is I didn't want to butcher it. Hey, Kristen, welcome to the stream. What am I doing? I'm plowing a field and planting a field at the exact same time. I'm just seeding grass into a field. That's what I'm doing. I know it's sort of boring, but it's a task that I started 4 hours ago, and I'm still working on. So I'm trying to get it done. It would be real easy for me to ditch this and go do something much more exciting for the live stream, but then I wouldn't be being fair to the other people on the server by, you know, not doing my fair share of the work. So this is a task that I started and I need to finish it. So it's unfortunate that the server crashed right before the live stream, and we lost all the progression that we made. Other guys are out doing things that they've already done. They're redoing it because we lost an hour and a half of gameplay due to the server crash. So see you, Peter. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, compression would be an interesting thing to have that, you know. Do I like the damage mod? It has its place. It's alright. It has no place on a dedicated server, I'll tell you that much. Too many factors out of your own control to be running a damage mod on a dedicated. I mean, you're driving down the road and then all of a sudden there's a server glitch. And then next thing you know, you're wrapped around a telephone pole. So... Does your monitor refresh rate play a factor in running FS15? Theoretically, it would, because your, your graphics card is only going to live up with the refresh rate of your monitor. So if you don't run at least, you can have the most powerful graphics card out there. If your monitor is only capable of 60 frames per second, then you're only going to see 60 frames per second. It all depends, you know. If you got a, if you got a monitor that'll take 120 frames per second, and you got a computer that'll cook it out, then that plays a whole nother role in it. I don't play on console, Christian. I'm on a PC. Oh, server lag. There we go. See you, Lisa. Thanks for coming out. What is the name of this map? Graceland. Graceland is the name of the map. It's a bit much for single player, but I think it's really nice for multiplayer. Mason, I'm planting grass because the grass that you see now is an over texture. And I need this to be, this is going to be a dedicated grass field. The way it is right now, anybody could come behind me and plow this field and plant a crop in it by mistake. By coming in here and plowing it and seeding it with grass, it will become an unplowable field. Unless I turn on the ability to create fields, and that way I can control that nobody comes behind me and turns this inadvertently into a cornfield when we need it for grass for the livestock. So that's the reason why I'm planting grass when it already has a grass texture on it.
Speaking of livestock, I'm assuming the livestock delivery will probably be here soon.
Yeah. I'm going to do the inner key slap here in a minute, because I don't have very many animals on this. I didn't put that mod in, so I actually have to do them one at a time.
Brutal.
Yeah, it is. It means I just have to hit the enter key 200 times. It sounds like a machine gun going off. Yeah, Big Mac, you're only going to see what your monitor can handle. So if you have a 60 hertz monitor, the max you can get is 60 frames per second. Grass does make a good cover crop. I wish alfalfa was in this on this map. Then we could do some alfalfa for the little cows. James Landry, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, Andrew. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. I'm not a fan of the big M mower, to be honest with you. I'd rather just use the Mocos. Rather have a couple of people working together or with a Moco and mow the field. See you, Kristen. Take it easy. No, Reagan, I can't. I'm using follow me. The seed drill goes where I go. If I switch to the seed drill, we wouldn't have anything plowing the field.
These fields really don't look all that big until you have to start plowing them. And then it just makes me sad.
Yep. All right.
Just out of curiosity, Moose, how long have you been a delusional Dodge fan?
Since I was 15 years old.
Nice.
And I still have that Dodge truck. Thank you very much.
Do you? Well, that's good. They don't make them like they used to.
Yeah, I have a 1986. I think it's 86. Yeah, 1986 Dodge Power Ram. I love that truck, man. Only thing I hate about it is the starter on it.
Yeah. Ever had any solenoid issues with it? Did you go beat it with a hammer or beat it with a stick?
No, it's just that stupid, you know, when you start it the first time and maybe the truck doesn't stop and you gotta wait for that pinion gear to wind all the way back down before you re-engage the starter. I just cannot stand that. And you think, oh, well, it's wound all the way down, I'll go ahead and start. And you hit it and you get that just drives me nuts. And no matter how long you own one of those trucks, you're still going to do it at least once a month.
Yeah, the sound of bearings crying.
Yep.
Remember the first time I heard a guy put a PTO on without engaging the clutch first, and you can imagine the great sound that came out of there.
Matthew, I don't care where you're from. I just haven't seen your question, or your question was something that either moved by too quick and I didn't notice it. But you know, things slide by, buddy. Can't get bent out of shape about it. Oh, see you, Justin. Take it easy. Oh, we're lag spiking. Oh, welcome back, Devin. God, that's killing me. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome back. Why are we getting so many lag spikes? Ooh. I don't hate farm sim developers. I don't hate anybody. That's not true. There's this one guy. Oh, Phoenix, I've been alright. Doing good. Roasting. My office is just so warm right now. Time to crank the air conditioner up. Call it on my cell phone. Ain't technology beautiful? Has the password been changed? Yes, it has. I will open it back up in just a little while. But I told the guys who were on the server I would, for the first hour, change the password so they could make up their work without being interrupted by synchronization. So in a little bit, I'll tell you when it's open to come back in. And I'll open it up for a little bit for some people to get in. And when we fill it back up, I'm going to lock it down again. During the live streams, I am going to temporarily lock the server from time to time, because it's not very entertaining for people to sit and watch us synchronizing the entire night. I'm Nightbot. I just want to do that one night when somebody goes, "Who's Nightbot?" I just want to go, "I'm Nightbot."
You gotta get a little deeper, a little more throaty, and then just crank the volume.
Yeah, lean right into the microphone, you know, crank the compressor way up. I'm Nightbot.
Oh, just yeah.
Oh, look how uneven the ground is right here. Plows just moving all over. That's what I hate about this game, though. I mean, that's a cool texture and everything that you put in the fan, but you ought to be able to smooth it out, you know?
Yeah. A little bit of ground deformation.
Yep. I'm not bite. What am I doing tomorrow? I don't know, Phoenix. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I really never plan out what I'm doing. So. This server is up 24/7. It is a round-the-clock server. And the password will be the same all the time, except for when I'm live streaming. I will periodically lock it out so that we can minimize the amount of syncing that is going on. Because, I mean, here's the thing is, most of the day, the server's been full with 10 people in it the entire day. And here or there, and we've been able to get a lot of work done and everything else like that. But as soon as there are those who only want to be on the server when I'm on here live streaming. And so as soon as they see I start live streaming, they want to join the server. And they will hammer and hammer and hammer the server until they can get in. And it's not fair to everybody in here who's been in all day working on the farm to sit and have to suffer through all of those synchronizations, as well as it's not fair to people watching the live stream to have to sit through it as well. It's not really entertaining to watch somebody on a dial-up connection try to connect to the server and us have to sit here and make jokes about how long the synchronization is, like happened the other night. So periodically I'm going to lock the server down so that we can accomplish something and still do the live stream, and you know, and it not be a synchronization show. So hope you guys understand all that. It's nothing personal. It's just one of those things that we talked about and decided that was probably the best thing to do so that people could still have a good time on the server and not have to deal with all that stuff while I was live streaming. So but, I mean, case in point, guys, I've been on the server the entire day. I got on this morning at about, well, I was on last night from 10:30 until 4 a.m. I got back on at 9 o'clock this morning. And then I have been on it the entire day today. And so if you want to come on and play while I'm on the server, I'm on it all day. So come on. But when I do a live stream, I told the people who were in here, get in here. They know what I did to the password in case they get disconnected and be back, and they can get back in. But those people know what's going on, and I'm gonna, for the couple hours that I'm live streaming, I'm gonna periodically lock it down so that we don't have to deal with that. So. I'm going to open it up here in about 5 minutes. Jason, no, I'm not going to up the number of people on the server. You get much more than 10, 12 people on a server, and performance goes down the drain. And let's be honest, guys, the server's popular right now because it's brand new and it's just up. In a week, we'll be lucky to have 5 people on here during the day. If it stays popular, I'll be happy, but most farm sim servers, after about a week, they die off. And once the newness is wore off of it, that'll go by the wayside. So it'll be temporarily open cheap, I will say that. Those of you who are sitting in the stream wanting to get on, I'll open it up for a few minutes, and then you guys can sink in, and then we'll lock it back down. There's only a couple of spots left.
Basically first come, first serve.
Yeah.
Like there's what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6, so there's 4 slots, I guess, right now.
Yeah. I mean, so if I open it up and it fills up real quick, and then I'll lock it back down. That way, if one person leaves, we're not suffering through a synchronization every time that one person leaves. So yeah, I just don't want anybody to think we're being snobs and trying to only have select people in here. It was the people who were sitting in Discord with me at the time, and I just said, okay guys, this is what I'm gonna do tonight, you know, especially since we just lost an hour and a half of time. But it was something that we talked about the other night, me and Sam and some other folks after the stream the other night, and we just talked about how can we cut down on the amount of synchronization. So all right, hold on 1 second, guys. All right, server's open. And I got to do one more thing real quick, guys. Just bear with me 1 second, because it's probably synchronizing right now anyways. Give me just 1 more second. All right, we're back. Alright, let's head back to the farm and park all this stuff. Mason, I've never heard it, so I don't know anything about it. And there we go. We have our first contestant.
First customer of the night. Yeah, Mason, I don't listen to the radio, so I don't know anything about that Luke Bryant song. Which one?
Kick the Dust Up.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
Yeah, dude, I can't tell you the last time I listened to the radio. All right. So, everybody, take your intermission break. Go grab a snack and a drink. And we'll sit through a couple of these synchronizations. I'm sure there's a couple more coming. And then we'll get back to farming. Alright, so this is the field I did earlier. And I planted it earlier so you guys can see how it filled in. So this one's been planted in grass and it's filled back in. But see how it's got these splotches where it doesn't completely fill in? It's interesting the way he's done that, so. But yeah, that one's been planted in grass. And again, here's another place where there's just absolutely no grass at all. It's interesting the way he did that. It's sort of like in real life where we've got some barren spots that don't grow in. And all of the fields are that way. We've been questioning whether people were missing spots in fields and everything, but I guess it's just the way he set the map up. So
oh, contestant number 2. Oh, contestant numero dos.
Man, how about that? Back to back. What version of the map am I playing on? I'm on version 4, Crazy Trucker. Let's see. There's no slurry yet, Cheap. I mean, I've been adding in animals, but we hardly have any slurry. I was looking at it before we, I mean, we only have like 21,000 liters right now. We don't have enough slurry to really start doing slurry. I did go ahead and get the slurry transports in here, the slurry tanks and the injectors in here, but it'll probably be tomorrow before we have enough slurry to start doing anything. Are you coming in, Cheap, or are you just gonna watch the stream?
GPS mod, that's a good one. I'm sort of still learning it myself. I used Moose's video. He did a really good tutorial video on how to use GPS mod. I'm still Still learning it myself, just trying to figure it out. But sort of the basics are, I believe it's left control numpad 0 to bring it up, and then control W, you'll hear it make a little sound, and it'll follow that blue line in front of your track. Then all you need to do is hold your W key.
Alrighty. I am so glad to be done with that grass field again. Oh wait. Save game.
Yeah, save it right now, jeez. Already the last thing you want to do is that third time lucky.
Third time's throw the computer out the window. Yeah, I will not be messing with that mod anymore. That was its third strike. It was really nice of the guy to do it, and it looks cool and everything. And but I've just,
the performance isn't there.
It can't be coincidental at this point. I mean, I know you tested it and thought it was fine and didn't take any frame rate hits or anything, but it just crashes the game for some reason. I don't know why. I checked the error log on it, and the error log seemed clean on it. It just...
Maybe a memory leak somewhere or something?
Yeah, there's something. I think, again, I think it may have to do with that rear view camera or something like that, you know?
Did he make that thing from the ground up?
I got no idea, man. I hadn't seen the guy in forever.
Yeah.
It was really cool of him to do it, man. I was blown away by the fact that he took the time to do it. Because he just out of the blue said, I got a mod for you. I'm going to send it to you. And I was like, okay. And, you know, goes back to my old radio days. Anytime anybody just out of the blue offers to give you something, you kind of have to be a little bit suspicious of it, just because, you know, is it a bomb? Is it a virus? You know, we used to have a rule at the radio station. If anybody gave you like cake or cookies or pie, throw it in the trash, because you never knew what was in it, you know. And so, you know, it's always one of those things where you're just a little leery of it, you know. It's like, this is really cool that he did this, but at the same time, do I want to risk opening this mod up and losing my whole computer, you know? Is this somebody I offended in some way, or is this somebody just genuinely being nice, you know? And I checked it out, and it was cool and everything, and I mean, I was blown away by the fact that the guy did it, but something's up with it, because it has issues. Oh, here comes the fun part.
Oh, we gotta back something up?
Yeah, I gotta put I'm gonna put my planter away, and I'm crooked as a snake on it right now. Oh yeah. Come on, straighten her up there, Moosey. If I can ever get her straight, I can get back in there with no problems. Concentration. These are so hard to back up, man. And it doesn't help with server lag. I'm in. Good enough for me. Y'all can worry about threading the needle next to it.
I just watched that job from over here and it looked
nasty.
Suspicious.
Nasty? Yeah, it was nasty.
Yeah.
Anyways, alright. It's time for a livestock delivery.
Oh my.
Yeah. Close your eyes, kids. This is going to be ugly. Because I do not have the buy many animals mod on the server. So we're going to have to go old school on this. We're going to buy this little lamb of mine. So yeah, here's one. Here we go. Seizure time. And there's 22. And there's 30. And oh yeah. If you had some like really hard rockin' metal going right now and your lights turned off, it'd be almost like a strobe light. Some just heavy drive-in rock right now, not this ridiculously mellow country that I got in the background. Fucking some Anthrax or something, you know. Rob Zombie. Yep. Sorry guys, you just had to deal with this. You know. Isaac Balder, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Thank you for that subscription, appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it, buddy. 60 more to go, we're almost there. Dun, 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 dun. 40. Holy cow, this takes forever, you know? I really should put that mod in. Especially with the goal we're shooting for livestock. It's, yeah.
Is that lambs you're purchasing now or milk cow?
It's Euro filler. Justin Crick, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for that subscription. Appreciate it. What'd you ask me if it was? Oh, we don't have beef either. Oh wow. Here we go, round 2. I completely forgot that I had 2 livestock deliveries during that time. Wow, we really lost a lot. Yeah,
that's for sure. I think we're getting caught up on field 5 now, or was field 5 finished?
I don't know. I don't remember, man. I was lost in field 20 for 4 hours or whatever. Yeah.
So what you're saying is
literally, I started field 20, recorded an hour-long episode of Farm Sim, talked about a whole bunch of stuff, and that was, I was only like a little over a third of the way finished with the field, and figured it was going to take me a total of 3 hours to do the field. So it had to, and then with all the synchronizations and everything else like that, it had to have been 3 to 4 hours that I worked on that field. And then to have it, you know, get all lost was like total bummer. All right, we're almost done, guys. So you know, sorry. It's old school buying Animal Night. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put that mod in. I just, you know, I hate putting so many mods in that it, you know, it's just another mod. But that's only a script, so it's not really nearly as bad. All right, so now we have 200 piggies, 200 lambs, 200 beef, and let's see, I think we have 100 sheep. We have 100 chickens. We only have 50 sheep. Why I would only buy 50 of those, I have no idea. And then we only have 100 holy cows. But that'll change. That's going to change drastically. Alright, so that is done. Just leave outside the shed, moose. I don't know what he's talking about. Alrighty, I'm gonna go put my dirty tractor up. So what did you sell off? You sold off
all the soybeans and
all right, you sold
the other
sorghum
stuff that escapes.
What's up with John hiding over here in the corner? He's working hard. All right. Bad time to say you have epilepsy? Yeah, that'd be a little too late. Alright, I don't know why I just did that. I probably should get a tractor and go feed. Since you guys are working in the field, I guess I'll go feed. Feed the people. But I want to get out of that 95. Someone will wash the tractors, yes, and it will be someone not named Moose. Because everybody knows I don't wash tractors. But I did put a wash station on here for those of you guys who really enjoy it. It's a pretty cool little wash station mod. It really is.
What should we plant on field 5?
So you got your wash station here, and it also comes with lights. So if you come over here and you hit 18 on my, if I hit that, turns the power on, and look, you've got lights, overhead lights. So yeah, my apologies to Daggerwin. We had the server locked out when he was trying to get in, so he couldn't be with us tonight.
Who's that?
Daggerwin, you know.
Oh wow.
We were gonna get him in here and let him stream with us, but you know, we locked it out. He couldn't get in, so my apologies.
Well, no.
Now Undead started talking about Daggerwin, and I was like, it's gonna become the running joke on the channel. I'm gonna be like, every night I'm gonna be like, my apologies to Daggerwin for not getting him in the stream tonight.
Tried so hard to be here. but with the time change,
Yeah,
it's
man. Sorry, we were all full on slots tonight. I'm sorry, man. We couldn't make room for you. I would have kicked somebody, but I really didn't realize you were waiting. Oh, what's up, Undead? Good to see you, buddy. Lee, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. All right, now that we got fuel, let's get to going. Go pick up some TMR and all that good stuff. Is the stream frozen? No. Periodically, I stop and read chat sometimes. How many people we got on the server now? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No room at the end. Sorry, Daggerwin. We'll get you next time, buddy. All right. Oh, looks like Caleb is feeding something.
Any preference for what we plant on 5? Maybe soybeans on 5?
I've told y'all a million times, I have no cares in the world what y'all plant. But since you just sold all the soybeans off, you know.
Yeah.
Soybeans and sorghum.
I think sugar beets or potatoes, and you can give her with the rooster.
No.
You can do a 24-hour stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna plant field 9 in potatoes, and if you leave tractors out in the farm somewhere, and I figure it out, your punishment will be you have to harvest field 9 potatoes with the rooster. You'll never come back to the server, I will say that. That will run some people off. Alright, so we got cows. Pigs have got food. We don't have chickens yet. The lambs need food. They got a little bit of TMR. And the beef got a little bit of TMR, so they're good. Just need straw. Alright, I'm gonna start grabbing straw. So if you do play this map, the triggers for these conveyors are way out here in front of them. You think they'd be directly underneath that end, but they're actually more out here away from them, so. It took me a while to figure that out last night. I was like, why can't I get straw? Let's see. Howdy, Cameron. Hello, Cameron. How are you, buddy? Where did you get version 4 of this map? I'd like to get it. American Eagles? I guess it's version 4. I don't remember. I think it's version 4. Not exactly sure, to be honest with you. You're asking me a question that I'm not really sure of off the top of my head. Oh, here we go into the beefy pen. Somebody's been putting grass in here again. Y'all do realize that once you put TMR into these, there's absolutely no reason to put grass in here, right? Because the animals are only going to eat the TMR. And the TMR is what you need to get up over 100%. That'll get you to 110%. Grass won't get you to 110%. So the ability to put grass in and to put silage in is only to put that in there until you get TMR. Once you have TMR, TMR is the holy trinity, and there's no need to waste time putting grass and stuff in there if you have TMR. Look, it's Future Hamburger. And honestly, you don't need the earth fruits either. I've done extensive testing on this. TMR, water, you're good to go. Straw, TMR, water. You can put the rest of that stuff in there if you want to, but it's overkill. If you're having a problem feeding the sheep in Manchester, any suggestions? Use your forage harvester. Put some grass in there and back it up into that bin. It's the bin, if you're on version 4, it's the bin that is against the building where the potatoes and the sugar beets are. It is not the other one. The other one is for water. But yeah. Big Mac special, yeah. Someday, little cow's trucker man is going to look at you and say, "Get in my belly." It's there. It's in the. It's actually, though, it's. I mean, you got to back into it to get it to go in there. I usually use my front loader to do it, but I have to push it in there to get it to go. All right, so let's straw for all them babies. Go next door and give this little lamb of mine a little love. I hope I don't have a head-on collision with Caleb coming through here. Oh, that's about annoying. I'll take the pigs and the beef over that any day of the week. How do you get out of AFK and back into... You click on the channel name.
You might have to reconnect as well. Have to click that little weird disconnect reconnect button.
Yeah. The sheep is laughing at me. Better not laugh too much. I'll put him on a spit. Well, they sure don't take much straw. Whereas the dairy takes a ton of it. This is one downside of this map, I have to be honest with you. And it's one reason why the main farm lags so much, or has such low FPS, is because each one of these buildings just adds into one more thing that's got to render. And it increases the polygon count, which is going to make it lag out a bit. So Oops. I got a little aggressive there. I don't know that you necessarily needed 6 buildings. But okay. I know, man, they don't know how to shut up. They're like a broken record. Alright, that's it for the straw. Alright, we'll just make sure this thing's topped off while we got a trailer load. Fill up that feeding station. Almost got the entire one. And just a little bit left in there. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's too many buildings. Because it's just going to add to the lag on the right here, you know? Your frame rate's going the gutter right here because of all of it. Alright, let's see what we got now. Let's see. TMR. Water and straw. So they should be good. They should come on up. We can go ahead and give them some grain. We got grain. We got the sugar beets and stuff. So we can go ahead and give them some earth fruits as well. Oh, looks like Philip's driving the water tanker into the hedgerow. Wow, that didn't want to turn. Oh yeah, skating. A little too much for that old 6810. Still love this tractor. It's a good tractor. Great mod. I think it's MB Modding did it. Did a good job with it. Let's see. What do we want to do?
Can always come help us seed on 5. We're doing soybeans.
Let me think about that for a minute. Let me think about that for another minute. Still thinking.
Don't think about it too long. You gotta... Your crops will grow before you're done.
I'm gonna go get some sugar beets and give those to the animals. I can't neglect the livestock. Sorry, buddy. Cody, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, missed that trigger, didn't I? I gotta come out some so I can see what I'm doing. So serious giants, we can get that animation to get sugar beets off of the conveyor belt. But we get that molasses coming out of the Homer DLC. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. I'm telling you, that Homer DLC. Does it not look like the peanuts and caramel that are in a Snickers bar pouring out of that thing?
Yeah, I've only seen it used a handful of times, but yeah.
Exactly what it looks like. Oh. Alright, rolling on. Slowly but surely now. This poor little 6810's like, what are you doing to me? This is too much weight.
We need more bigger tractors.
Dude.
Always.
We
always
do
more.
not need more bigger tractors. Holy cow, we've got... What?
Well, if your little
now?
8370 can't handle the equipment,
Has
it's
8?
time for an upgrade.
Have 8 already?
I think they're all being used, too.
That's alright, that means there's room for the little ones to be used.
It apparently can't cut the mustard.
What are you talking about, dude? It's doing just a great job right now.
Except for when you need to turn. What about that?
I mean, it might not be going 90 miles an hour, but it's getting the job done.
Whatever you say.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Sugar beet is not accepted here. What? Since when can you not use sugar beets as feed for pigs and lamb? Or can the lamb only take potatoes? Does he have it modded so you can only put potatoes in here? I believe he does. Interesting. Sure, you learn something new every day on this. Let's see if we can give sugar beets to the cows. I don't think I can give it because it looks like there's already something in here. Might be the problem. Somebody may have already... Oh, nope. There goes sugar beets. Alright, so sugar beets can dump for the cattle, but not for the lamb. You may have to go get the rooster.
Uh-oh.
Harvested potatoes 2 meters at a time. Yeah, all I can think of Big Mac is maybe he's the guy who built the map, made the map. Maybe he set it up so that it only uses potatoes for the lambs, and that you can use either or for the cattle. I don't know. We'll try one more time to hit the lambs on the way down, because it's obviously working for the cattle. But wasn't working for this little lamb of mine. Good night, Andrew. Thanks for coming out and joining us.
How much milk do we have?
I don't know. I don't have the milk max put in. Or I don't have it all set up. I've just got the thing set up to take the milk at midnight. It'll make.
Okay.
We've got 100 cows. They're gonna make about $100,000 a night. So.
'Cause I was under the impression you had to use like the universal trailers to go and sell them out.
If you put the stop sell mod in, yes. But I don't have that mod in. And then this map, you can do the milk max on it, where you take the milk and you make the homogenized milk with it.
I see.
But I don't have that set up.
And how do you go about setting that up?
That's a good question. I've never done it, so I'd have to read up on it. Something about you've got to put a couple of triggers in, and you do have to put the stop sell mod in. So I'll look into it. Again, Rome's not built in a day, so yeah. So clearly I cannot use sugar beets on the lambs, and the lambs have, is that a slurry tank there, I guess? I wonder what that extra tank is on the lamb. I am going to have to do some investigating. Oh, because there's a slurry pit on that side. Hey, Piggy, I guess I'll give you some sugar beets. Now, it's curious. I wonder if the lamb has to have milk. Ah, Dakota, I appreciate that, but there are far better YouTubers than me. But I thank you, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you watch, man. And I'm glad you find it entertaining. So we'll talk a little bit about this in tomorrow's video, but I just, I've already recorded tomorrow's video, and, you know, my live streams only reach so many people. More people watch the videos than the live streams. But in tomorrow's video, I'll just talk about the fact that, you know, the reason I do this live, this server is for you guys. So, you know, this is sort of my 15,000 subscriber gift to you guys, is this server. It's here for you guys to play on anytime you want to play on it. While I do make some decisions on the mods, most of the decisions on the mods, and manage the server, it's here for you guys to enjoy. I welcome your input on what to put onto the server as far as mods. I may not always agree with it, and I may not put in what you decide, what you ask for, but I'll try to make sure that you have a good selection of mods to play with, and that you have all the tools you need to have fun and everything. And try to keep it from getting overloaded, though, to where the server doesn't bog down with too many mods and stuff like that. But the whole point behind this is just to say thank you to you guys and give you guys a place to play. A lot of you guys have asked me before about doing multiplayer with you, and I never have had the right situation to do it. And so this will give you a time and a place for all of us to get together and hang out and have fun. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And like I said, it will be pretty much open 24 hours a day for you guys, 24/7. And y'all just come in here and enjoy it whenever you can. And if I'm on, please jump into Discord. Don't be a stranger. Jump in, say hello, and chat it up a little bit with us. And don't be shy. If I'm sitting in an open channel, I'm there for a reason. I'm there so you can come in and say hello, you know? And we can hang out. If you got any questions about the game or any of that stuff, you can always ask. And, whoa, autosave. But, that's what it's all about. Hey Isaac, welcome to the stream, buddy. So chat is saying yes, we have to use milk for the lambs. So we're gonna have to go get a little milk and give the lambs a little bit of milk. Oops, back up here. I guess we're probably gonna have to get a potato seeder and start growing some potatoes, since the lambs don't take sugar beets. I'm gonna take some potatoes over there and try to feed them. And if that is in fact the case, that they only take potatoes, then we're gonna have to grow some potatoes. And somebody's gonna get to ride the rooster.
Why not just get the big harvester?
Why not get the rooster? Make somebody earn their keep on this server, man. That's what I'm talking about. Here I am giving this whole speech about this server's for you and you can play on it, but I'm going to torture you by only giving you the rooster to get potatoes with, because I got to get some little entertainment out of this.
You're supposed to make them want to come back.
Well, I mean, you know, you got the GPS mod, you know, throw the GPS mod on, get the rooster and do your homework and, you know, let the, you know, put the tractor on cruise control, let the GPS do the, you know, steering and do some homework. It's all about multitasking, man. It won't seem nearly like it takes forever if you're doing homework at the same time. Y'all gotta think.
So you really want to torture them?
You really gotta think outside the box, man. Well, you know, it's gonna make the homework less taxing if you know you're playing Farm Sim at the same time.
Or more taxing, depending on how you look at it.
Well, see, you're not really focused on the fact that you're being tortured in Farm Sim because you're doing homework. So, you know, the left side of your brain is happy that you're playing a video game, while the right side of your brain is doing homework, and it's a nice balance there. Is anybody buying this, you know?
No.
I actually like the rooster. I'm gonna tell you that.
Well, there you go. See, now have I got a job for you?
Oh, I'm gonna do it just spite all y'all.
just to spite.
You'd pay $1 to watch me do a field with the rooster? I'd buy that for $1. Anybody know the movie reference on that one? Oh man. Hello, Riley. Welcome back. All right, so there's potatoes for the lambs. Maybe they'll shut up. Holy cow, that's loud and annoying. Ah.
You think that was bad the last time before the server crashed? I got stuck in there during a synchronization.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it was
Nice.
awful.
Yeah, I remember Silence of the Lambs. $2. $2. Dude, that's like one of the all-time greatest lines in a movie. That kid should have gotten an Oscar for the delivery of that line. I want my $2.
I think you just went a little bit bassy there.
Do what?
I just heard a little bit of bass in your voice there, like what happened the other night.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely doing it.
Well, is there a hum in there or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, bump the microphone. And that's going to cause that little ground hum to come back. I shall fix that. How about now? Is it fixed?
Yeah, I don't hear it anymore.
Alright. Alright, so that gets that part of it done. So we'll go see if we get some milk. And do the milk for the lambs. That's a nice little change to have to do milk on the lambs. That's it, James. Better off dead. You, sir, get your Pop Trivia Award. Pop Culture Trivia Award. What is Caleb doing standing back there? Hey, dude, we've got restrooms. You don't need to go between the trailers there, man. All right. Moose is secretly crying his head at the thought of using the rooster. No, I'm not. I love the rooster. I'll think I won't do it. It'll take an entire night stream to do it, though. Y'all get tired of it. Ugh, come on. I gotta get rid of all this water. Maybe the cows need it. We'll run up here and see. full. So we'll just pull out here in the middle of the street, dump the rest of the water out. There we go. See if we can find a trigger point over here to fill up our milk. I wonder if there's something I gotta do to be able to get milk out of this thing. Oh, there's no trigger point here. I'm not getting any milk. Oh, do you see a trigger point? Definitely gonna have to read up and figure out where to get the milk from. Because it ain't there. I will figure that one out in a little bit because I'll have to get on the internet and figure that one out. So, for now, I'm going to park that right next to it though. I don't know about you, but mine's getting a little bit laggy here at the farm.
I find I get really laggy whenever I actually look at the farmyard. As long as I don't look at the farmyard, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's probably it, Big Bopper. I'll probably have to put the sales mod in for the milk in order to get it, so I'm probably gonna have to do that. Did not realize that you needed the milk for one of the animals. With that being the case, I will probably have to go ahead and put the mod in because I do not. I looked. I don't see a cell. I don't see a trigger point anywhere here, and I have read about the milk mod and the milk max, and it seems like it says something about you've got some triggers you have to place. So that might be the issue here, because there's definitely not a trigger. We'll look again here and see in the wireframe if we can find a trigger. But you don't see one. Wow, that really just lags me out. Trying to look at the wireframe. Yeah, it ain't there. So, yeah, I think that's what I have to do is put the mod in. Like I said, guys, I wasn't planning on doing the milk max because it was just one more thing to add to the map, and but I did not realize that on the lambs we had to do milk. So if we've got to take milk over for the lambs, then I'm obviously going to have to do that. So I'll get it and set it in later on tonight. Those are the things we learn about when we do this stuff, you know. Hey Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I know. There's one cow that paths back there, and she walks in and sinks into the ground, vanishes, and then pops back up out of the ground. Let's see if she'll do it. Oh, there's one of them. The black and white cow. The chocolate milk cow is about to sink. Watch it. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there went the chocolate milk cow. He's sinking in. It's like there's quicksand back there, you know? And they pop on down into it. Oh, whoop. There's a new chocolate milk cow. No. The first time I saw that, I laughed so hard at it. That is funny. So, it's the little things that are so humorous in this game. Cows popping up out of the ground. We grow lots of silly things here on this farm. We even grow our own cows. They just sprout up out of the ground. Oh, goodness. There's a game simulator. Yes, Mike, there is. And that's what we're doing. We are operating a farm. So, let's see. So to bring you guys up to speed, we now have cows, beef, lamb, pigs, and then we come over here, and you'll see the greenhouses are in full swing. Got the cauliflower, then tomatoes here, and then we've got the cabbage back here growing in the greenhouses. And as you can see, we've been getting quite a bit of them. We actually need to haul these off and sell them. And if we put the, I don't know, we'll talk to the people about this, what you guys want to do. If we're putting the milk max in and we're putting the triggers in it, we can actually take the triggers from the milk max and drop them at the end of the pallet there, and as the pallets move down it, they'll actually auto sell. But I don't know, I think that takes away from actually hauling them off and selling them. I'd rather just haul them off and sell them. Where did my trailer go? I was actually thinking about grabbing the trailer and going and selling some. If you knew where the trailer is, somebody may have it. So, well, there's the trailer. It's loaded, but it looks trapped. Let's grab the trailer and go sell it. It's an awkward position for it to be sitting in. Wonder why it's sitting like that. It's almost like somebody had a problem. Alright, so we got that. We can go sell these off real quick. I probably am going to need a set of pallet forks for this.
I can bring those over if need be.
Oh, I'm right here at the farm. I'm gonna go over here and pick up a set. I gotta see which one's pallets and which one's bell tines. Oh. Switch to the front. There we go. And we'll turn those so we can go into transport. Back up. And I need to check the PDA real quick to see where we're going to sell these at. Oh, let's check up here at the prices and see what we can sell. Alright, where do these sell at? I don't see a spot to sell them, so I guess you sell them at the spinnery. We'll run to the spinnery and see if that's where they sell at. When's the next ATS live stream? I don't know. One of these nights. Maybe tomorrow. I thought about doing it tonight, but again, you know, this week's sort of like Like when ATS was brand new and how we live streamed on ATS so much. Ruben Burrows, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for that subscription, buddy. Appreciate it. But you know, it's sort of like when ATS was new and first came out, we played it every night. It's sort of that way with this. It's new. There's a lot going on it, and I want people to see what's going on the map so that they get an idea, and you know, maybe they decide they want to come in and be a part of it. And so it's sort of a way of promoting the dedicated server and getting people used to what's going on the server so they see how things are going, and answer any questions that people have in chat and stuff like that. So and the same goes for videos during the day. There's going to be a lot of videos this week that are done on this server just because, again, it's something that I'm, you know, talking up and bringing to the attention of everybody so they know what to expect when they're on the server. And but you know, we'll get back to Manchester and Court Farms and all that good stuff. We haven't played Bus Sim in forever. I need to do some Bus Sim soon. Let's see, we got the shipping office over here, and then spinnery. Usually this stuff sells at the spinnery, which always is weird to me that you're selling fruit at the spinnery. But we'll go double check, and if that is the case, we'll sell these off. See you, Ryan. Thanks for coming out tonight. Do I have an Xbox One? No, I sure don't. Alright. The creepy one. Hello, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, it's a fun game. I love ATS, I really do. Alright, here's the shipping office.
Wrong way.
Huh?
Wrong way. You gotta go around outside, I think. Or do you have to go through the side of the shipping office? Oh, you do.
See you, James. Thanks for coming out and joining us tonight. Appreciate it, buddy. I hadn't been back here and looked at all this. Pretty neat.
Another one.
Dude put a lot of detail in it. Though, that structure right there is probably going to fall in the water eventually from erosion. Alright, spinnery, where are you, trigger point? Is it going to be all the way down here? Wow, look at all this. This is the trigger point. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that's the sell point for our vegetables, so we know that now. And that's also where the wool's gonna come to. So that was good. We didn't even have to unload the trailer. It took them right off of there.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're going to do some, I'm going to record some more ATS and ETS this week. We're also going to do some ATS and ETS. Like I said, I updated my Pro mods today. So I have that updated so we can get on ETS and drive a little bit. Couple because, you know, like I said, I'm getting a little wore out on ATS because you can only drive from Elko to Bakersfield or Elko to San Diego or Elko to San Francisco or Elko to anywhere so many times without getting old, so. Yeah, I mean, what it lacks in terrain and stuff around the terrain, it certainly makes up for in character on the rest of the map. And pull you around here some of these other fields and show you what I'm talking about on the backside of it. Now, I will say this. I wish it was a little bit more dense back here on these fields that you have to open up. I wish there was a lot more cuttable trees, but then again, the more trees you put on a farm, the more lag you add in. But if you come back here, and this gate opens up. Alright, so here's one of the fields. So in order to plant this field, we've got to cut all these trees down. Unless you're English, and then you just leave them all there and you work around them, which I never have understood, but yeah. So all of these have to be cut, the stumps ground down, and then the field plowed and planted to open up this section of the map. So, but I wish, like I said, I wish more of this. There's just so much wasted space that there could be just tons of trees in here, you know? If it were like rockwood, it would be better. So but yeah, this is field 25 right here. And there's plenty of, I mean, dude did a great job on the map because, like, there's more storage buildings over here. So if you are working out here, you can have a little equipment shed out here and transfer some equipment out here to the back 40. Let's see what we got over here. We've got yeah, I mean, if it was really dense with trees, you could be back over here logging at the same time. But yeah, you've got fuel, fertilizer, there's seed, nice big storage pole shed. So yeah, there's plenty of that there. Come over here, you got this bridge. Free water. Actually, water's not free on this map. Again, there's more fields back over here that you can do. Oh, it's a railroad track. Huh. Come get me. Hey Sam, where'd you take that sorghum when you took it off?
The who now?
The sorghum when you sold it off? Where'd you take it to?
Warehouse, I believe.
You know, you always take it to the freight market, right? If you can get good money at the freight market, always take it to the freight market, and then send the train after you drop it. You get more money.
All right.
Kyle, didn't I just answer that question? Alrighty, well, we're gonna head back to the main farm, and I think we're about gonna wrap up here. We've been at it 2.5 hours. It will not be a 5-hour stream like it was the other night. We're coming up on 10 o'clock. I think I'm gonna wrap it up in just a little bit. Oops, that wasn't good. Some of these gates you gotta watch. They open kind of funny. Moose, you stole the trailer from me. I don't know, I just found it abandoned over there on the side. You were hauling fertilizer, so I just assumed somebody maybe took it over there and had an issue and left it on the side of the road, so I took it and sold it. Matthew, the whole first hour of the stream was field work. Yeah, man. I mean, the first hour was plowing, planting. See you, James. Thanks for coming out. See ya, Undead. Take it easy. You have a good night too, buddy. So how are you guys liking this map? Y'all like it? It seems like a pretty cool map. Yeah, we have to deal with a little bit of server lag on it, but it's pretty fun. Like I said, I've been on here all day today. Had a good time doing it. Farming 15, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I think we're gonna have to get a flatbed. Too many little trips with these little trailers. We'll get a. I got a Gale trailer. We can throw a Gale trailer in there. Ah, cool, Chris. Riley, I've answered that already. No, I don't. What you hauling, buddy?
Just taking some oats up to the freight yard.
Wow, look at the price on rye. $4,000 a ton. That's where the money's at, is in the rye.
Look at oats at the freight yard. It's 4,400.
Yeah. So drop the load, and then after you drop the load at the freight yard, send the train. And you should get the sell price for the. We should get the sell price for what you sell immediately, and then like 2 minutes later, we should get a bonus set of money when the train goes out. It depends. On some maps it does it, and some maps it doesn't. All the stock maps from Giants have always done it. Hey Philip, I'm bringing your trailer back to you.
Oh no, field 9 is ready to harvest again. And it's got wheat on it.
Yeah, we get 3 combines on there. It won't take any time at all to do it.
Well, they want to do that to end out your stream.
No, I'm going to wrap the stream up here in just a minute. Because I want to check with Alex and see if we're doing something tonight. Let's see. I got to remember how to drop the sides on this thing. No, that's not the button. Let's see. Hide ramp is that one. And then 4, I think, is bell transfer mode. Oh, why am I going backwards? Pad 4 takes the sides all the way out, but there's a way to make them go straight down, and I forget exactly how. Oh, you go into wood planks mode. No, that's not right. I forget. It's been so long, I'll have to go back and watch my own video. The wood planks goes on if you're hauling bales. There's a way to make all the sides go all the way down, and I forget exactly how. No, you can't use the Flegel crisp. Apparently, in dedicated servers, you cannot use.
Auto loaders.
Yeah, you can't use anything with an auto bale feature on it. So you're stuck using just whatever trailers that you have that are manual. Which is a bummer because I had the DPW 180 and I tried several different versions to get it on, and that's how I figured out that it wasn't going to take them. And then I did a little reading, and even somebody in the stream the other night pointed out that you just can't do it. So it's unfortunate because I would love to have them, because the auto stack feature on that DPW 180, you can do anything with it: milk, wood, fruit, vegetables. It's such a good mod. Alright, well guys, that's about gonna do it for tonight. I know it wasn't the sexiest farm sim video or production, but it had to be done. It would have been better had we have not had that server crash, but anyways, we got a little something done tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And you will probably do some ATS tomorrow night. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Remember, the links for the mods, or the links for the information for the server and all the mods, is in the show notes. So you can click on that. Read that very first page. It has rules for you, all the information on what the server is, the password for the server, as well as the password to get the mods, the username and password to get the mods. And then there's just a brief explanation of expectations for when you're on the server. So I'm gonna get run over here. I'm gonna be like a grape and get squished. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Sam, you want to say bye?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.
Thanks guys. Y'all have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.